Keep it going, keep it going.
What is up, Raider Nation, man? It's your boy, Simone Raider. Back with another post-game live show, man. If you guys can hear me, if you guys can see me, man, let me know down in the chat below. I see everybody up in the building right now. And if you guys are tuning in right now, yo, Raider Nation, man, don't forget to hit that like button while you guys are coming on the live stream, man. As you guys already know, the Raiders whooped that candy ass today. 34-17 today against the LA Rams. It was good to see that the Raiders had two back-to-back home games. As you guys already know, LA, the Raiders run LA. At the end of the day, it don't matter. I know last week, I guess last week was considered somewhat of a away game for us, but it's good to see that the Raider Nation showed out in LA today. You guys already know we got a big fan base in LA, but the Raiders handle business. The Raiders handled business today. Hold on, let me move the chat down just a little bit. There we go. Let's go, man. Raider Nation, man. We won today, 34-17, and, man, this team looks great out there, man. Offensively, defensively, man. I like what I see from this team. Like I said last week, we got to see a lot of great things out there in preseason, and I know it's just preseason, guys. But at the end of the day, I'll take a dub any day of the week. How David said it best, just win, baby, and that's what we did today. Real quick, let me. Okay, I know the Raiders right now are going kind of live for the presser, so I definitely want to check that out right now. But I do want to give a huge shout out to everybody that's up in the chat right now. Honestly, I just finished watching the game not too long ago. I didn't really get to set everything up, so that's why you guys see your boy doing it right now. But man, oh man. There we go. Get that light going, you know what I mean? I need that spotlight on me, you know what I mean? Okay. Put the notes. Again, don't forget to hit that like button while you guys are in the.
My neck and my
Let's go, man. We got a super chat up in the building, man. Shout out to Tito for the 199 super chat, man. Says, when do we start talking that AOC hype? Seriously, man. Ooh, we gonna talk about AOC in just a little bit, man. It's kind of funny because obviously I was really excited to see Jimmy G go out there and do his thing on the very first drive. I mean, when I first heard the news that Jimmy G was going to go out there and start this game off, I was really hyped up, and I was like, man, I hope he goes out there and just looks good. Go out there, get a touchdown drive, and that's what they did. But when what's his face? When we got to see Brian Hoyer go out there and take over the offense, man. It didn't take long for a lot of Raider fans, including me, to say, you know what, give this guy the clipboard and go get AOC. Bring him onto the team right now. I mean, bring him out there.
my neck and my back.
Yes, sir. We were all pounding the table for AOC to come out there and do his thing, man, and he finally went out there and did his thing. You know what I mean? Okay, let me make sure I got what about my notes at, bro? Oh, there we go. Okay. So let's go, man. Shout out to the Raider Nation up in the chat right now. I see Dirty 30 Productions up in here, man. My neck and my back. I see Jonathan. I see Raider Primos, man. How we feeling? We feeling oozy, man. I'm feeling oozy today, man. I feel like the Raiders are feeling oozy as well. I see Joe up in the building, still Oakland Raiders. Hey, got nothing but love. Oakland, Las Vegas, LA. Raider Nation still run deep everywhere out there, man. Low Tone says, old school jams. It's time. Time to put some respect on the Raiders right now. Number 4 is legit. Yes, sir. I see C-Los up in the building. Cheap Poetry up in the building. Gunsmoke Games up in the building, man. Raider Nation 405. I see Jesus. Man. I see Joshua Gonda, 808 Raider Nation, just win, baby. Hawaii chapter, man. Real quick on Hawaii, man. Everybody out there, I know that Maui's going through a tough time right now, and it was great to see that the Raider Nation. It was great to see that the Raiders actually was in support of that. They dropped some new shirts. Let me see if I can find it right now. Raider image. They dropped some T-shirts out there for people that want to go and check it out and support Maui, in their tough times right now. So let's see. Let's bring it up right now. Yes, sir. So this is the T-shirt that they dropped, and you've seen a lot of the Raider players wearing it today, which, it's great to see that they're supporting the people back at home. But as you guys already know, This is the Ninth Island here in Las Vegas, but this Aloha Maui from the Ninth Island. This shirt, all the proceeds from this goes to those in need out there. So if you guys definitely want to cop, because I'm gonna cop this. That's for that's for damn sure. I'm gonna go out there and cop this shirt. Like I said, just want to support, and it's a dope shirt as well. But yeah, I don't want to waste any more time. I want to get into this press conference with Josh McDaniels.
And they're seeing things for the first time. So that game experience, the live reps against somebody that, you don't know what they're going to do, You're not sure.
Let me rewind it real quick, yo. Ah, man. Let's see. Okay, where were we at? Okay, I will go from the beginning. Where was the...
I'd say giving credit to the Rams organization. This whole week for us was really an important week. I think it's an important week around the NFL. You learn a lot from your first game and then have an opportunity to improve upon it. And we had the added benefit of working with another team in the second week in a row and doing it in a totally first-class manner. So Sean, Les, Kevin, their entire organization, they were great hosts for us. We knew exactly what we wanted to try to get done here, and we got a lot of work done on the practice field, and obviously got a lot of work tonight in the game. So, much to continue to improve on, but I thought our team competed every day, with their team as they did, and I thought we made some progress. And we'll take a look at the tape tomorrow and see where we're at.
Josh, what was the mindset and thought process behind starting Jimmy and the other starters, and then also just your
let me hear this real quick, and then we'll talk.
Yeah, you kind of always go through that conversation in your head every year.
Okay.
Like with the,
I'll get to that super chat in a bit.
Faces, number of guys that were basically going to play their first regular season game together. That we'd like to go ahead and get that feeling, kind of that feeling you have in your stomach on a normal game day, in the regular season, kind of get some of that out of the way today, and go through a normal pregame preparation, understanding that you were going to play, you're going to suit up. It's different when you can get hit, and when you're bringing people to the ground, as opposed to practice when you're not really doing that. So, I think, just making that decision as a staff, as an organization with Dave. I thought our players had a great mindset about it. I wanted to come out and do it right. And, I thought, I'm sure everything wasn't perfect, but we were able to get them in there, get them communicating together, get in the huddle, look each other in the eyes, play a drive offensively with those guys, and handful of snaps defensively, same thing. So, just thought it was the best thing for our team.
Okay, man. Okay. Shout out to McDaniels, man. I just wanted to hear that real quick on why he started Jimmy G. Of course, I was kind of surprised that he was able that he made the shot to go out there and start Jimmy G. But I'm happy that he did, because we got to see how Jimmy G looks in this offense just a little bit. He didn't go out there do too much. He did one drive, and that's all that we needed to see that okay, he got everything flowing. As you guys know, last preseason, Derek Carr, Devontae Adams, most of our starters didn't play any time in preseason, and I feel like that's what really hurt them, because they were a little bit rusty going into that Chargers game early last season. But to see that Jimmy G still looking good out there, the things that we heard in training camp, just to see him go out there and do his thing, I'm all for it, man. I like to see that. It builds that confidence, especially for Jimmy G in this offense. But I want to give a huge shout out to my guy Los Banos Tire Shop, man. Let's get to see you up in here again, those. Yes, sir, man. Thank you for the $4.99 donation. It says O'Connell looked great, 163 yards, 2 touchdowns. My goodness, 11 of 18. Kid definitely has elite potential, man. I definitely agree with you, man. I wanted to get to this in just a little bit, but I guess we're going to talk about it right now since you sent the super chat. Again, if you guys want to donate. You guys don't have to, but I really do appreciate anybody that does. With that being said, yes, Aiden O'Connell, my goodness. If you thought last week was a fluke with him, going into this week, this dude looked great out there. Looked poised in the pocket, looked great. He was able to step up in the pocket. He even had he even ran for a first down when nothing was open out there. And I could definitely tell that Aiden O'Connell looks way better than Brian Hoyer did out there. And like I said earlier in this video, I know a lot of people were kind of frustrated with Brian Hoyer because when he came in, the Rams kind of picked up some momentum. You know, he threw an interception, a pick six, a horrible throw. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? Get this dude out of the game right now, man. Put Aiden O'Connell in right now. You know, but, you know, Brian Hoyer started to pick it up a little bit later on. But overall, man, Aiden O'Connell, like I said, looks like the real deal out there. Jimmy G's still going to be the starter right now. I know a lot of people are saying, yo, make Aiden O'Connell the starter day one. I mean, you never know what could happen. But I think it doesn't really matter. Jimmy G's going to be that guy. And then you got to think about it again. Aiden O'Connell is going against second, third stringers out there. I mean, so be it. He looks great out there. I'm not gonna say anything less about that. But you know, Aiden O'Connell still has to go and prove himself. So I'm hoping that he could continue this, especially going into next week's game against the Dallas Cowboys. But if he could continue to do this, man, I feel really confident in this team, especially if anything, you know, knock on wood. If anything was to happen to Jimmy G, I think we'd be in good hands with Aiden O'Connell. But he showed me more than I needed to see in this preseason. I don't even think that we have to see Aiden O'Connell for this last game, but from what I've seen, I'm loving this kid, man. I wasn't really I can admit to you guys, I wasn't really hyped up about Aiden O'Connell when we drafted him. I thought we could have gotten any of these other quarterbacks, but from all the rookie quarterbacks that I've seen so far, Aiden O'Connell looks like the real deal, and I'm loving it. I love to see that he's out here doing his thing, and I mean, there's some big shoes to fill, you know, with that number 4 jersey. So, like I said, it's good to see that he's holding up his own, man. Shout out to Joker CTV. I see the super chat up in there, man.
My neck and my back.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the $5 donation, man. He says we needed an Irish Vato to cheer for love. TJ, what do you think of 20? Oh, of number 20 returning that defensive touchdown. Oh, man, I don't even know. Man, that's another thing I was excited about. You know, shout out to, man, oh, man, my Oos, Isaiah, pull him out. You know, right now I'm kind of going all out of order right now with everything that I want to talk about. But so what, man? You guys are showing a lot of love right now up in the chat. But Isaiah pull him out, man. I don't know what else to say about this, man. I'm just happy that he was able to go out there and make a play. The defense was able to get the Rams back for that earlier pick six, and Isaiah pull him out when he got that. When he got that pick six, baby. Oh man, I was screaming over here. My baby was over here looking at me like, what the fuck? but man. This dude looked like the real deal out there as well, man. I like seeing that everybody's just making plays after plays after plays, defense, offense. Yo, man, let's look at it again, man, because I thought it was a beautiful ass play. Let's see this beautiful ass play, you know?
He has some time, throws it to nobody, it's intercepted.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Yeah. You know the deal, man. Shout out to my O's. Shout out to the O's. Pull him out, man. Doing his thing out there, man. Great. Play right there. Defense looked great out there. Amik Robertson almost had a pick in this game as well. So, I mean, like, overall, like, things that I've been seeing from this defense, the things I've been seeing from this offense outside of, you know, Brian Hoyer, you know, it really gets me excited. And I know last week we were all saying, you know, it's one game. It's just preseason. A lot of Niner fans are saying it's just preseason. But looking at this game and how we dominated this game from beginning to end, it just gets me excited, man. Last year, I don't know. Let me see. I don't know the preseason stats from last year. Let me see. 2022 Raiders preseason. I think most of those games were closer. The games that we played this year been whooping that ass. Okay, yeah. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. So you look at look at this. This is last year's preseason. We had the Patriots, we had the Dolphins, and we had the Vikings. Yeah. A lot of people are gonna say that did we have 4 games last week? Oh, we did have 4 games last year because we had the Hall of Fame games. But look at this. Oh, let's go. Shout out to we got another super chat up in the building from Johnny Rhodes, man. Thank you for the $5 donation. I appreciate it. You didn't write nothing, but again, I like it because Every donation is greatly appreciated. But getting back to this, like I said, look at last year's preseason games that we had. We went 4-0. Of course, the hype was real, but most of those games weren't blowouts like they were this game and last game. Of course, the Patriots game 23-6. It is what it is. The Dolphins game was 15-13. Vikings game we only won by 6. The Raiders Jaguars game was a bit of a good game, but last week we scored like 37 points. This week we scored 34 points, and offense and defense just looks great out there. You know what I mean? So I've been hearing a lot of great things in training camp that everything's been looking much different from the years prior. So I guess take it as you will. But I'm really excited about this team. I'm excited about Jimmy G. I'm excited about Aiden O'Connell. I'm excited about the defense. One guy that really stood out to me in today's game outside of guys like Amik Robertson and even what's his name? Isaiah pull him out with that pick 6 was Malcolm Kuntz, man. In the first half of the game, man, Malcolm Kuntz was getting to the quarterback pretty fast out there. He didn't really get any sacks out there, but he looked good. Ooh-wee. Let's get it, man. Oh, we got another super chat, man. Shout out to E.T. Oh, L-E-T. I said L. I'm not gonna. I'm just call you E.T. Or L to burn. Okay. I'm not gonna butcher that, but again. Oh, sorry.
My neck and my
yes, sir. Thank you for the $5 donation. Says Samoan Raider, the real tribal chief. McDaniels is the preseason GOAT. 6-0. Go Raiders. Hey, that's kind of crazy though to think about. Josh McDaniels does look like the greatest preseason coach that we've ever seen. Undefeated. Let's hope that he could keep that same energy going into the regular season. Like I said before, it's one thing to look good in preseason, and then it's another thing to look good in regular season. But then, like I said before, it's one thing to look good in training camp and joint practices, but I wanted to see how it looked with the pressure out there. That's why I was excited to see Jimmy G, and he held up his own. He looked good out there. Even with the pressure coming in on him, he was able to get a playoff and get a first down, drive the ball down the field, and connect in the red zone, man. The red zone offense, my goodness. The red zone offense has been killing it out there in these first 2 games, man. We have not seen this offense look like that in quite a long, long time. And like I said, man, if we could continue to do that, shout out to Harry Ruiz, because I seen a tweet from him talking about the red zone offense. Let's look at it. Shout out to my guy Harry Ruiz, the big Oos. Okay, this is the tweet that I see from him. He says, that's 4 red zone offenses for the Raiders in both preseason games, scoring 7 touchdowns and a field goal. I know it's just preseason, but making it a habit is a step forward. And I agree with him. 100%. When we get in the red zone, scoring more touchdowns than field goals, that's definitely what you want to see. And if we can continue that in the regular season, I'm telling y'all right now, we're going to win a lot more games than a lot of people are expecting us to. But that's just going off of what I've seen so far in preseason. I'm not going to get too ahead of myself, but like I said, I really am excited. Oh, we got another super chat, man. Shout out to DCF 530 for the $10 super chat, man. I appreciate it, man. He says, I'm at work and was watching the game while working. Oos, this team is different for real. They've been doing the damn thing from beginning to end, bro. I agree with you 100%. Like I feel like the energy is just a little bit different over here. The vibes are a little bit different over here. The offense is a little bit different. The defense is a little bit different out there. We're making plays out there, and the defense we're coming away with turnovers, man. And not only that, just scoring on turnovers, man. I don't even know how many turnovers or almost turnovers that we've had in these past 2 games, but we've had quite a lot. Let me look at the I wasn't able to look at the, let's see, Raiders. Let's look at the box scores, because I want to see the stat line, because the stat line so far, I mean, say what you will, man. The Raiders look like that team, man. I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't even gonna cap. Okay. Here we go. Box score. Let's look at the Raiders. Okay, we got the Raiders right here. Yes, sir. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I can see a little bit better, right? Okay, so Aiden O'Connell killing it. 11 of 18, 163 for 2 touchdowns. I think he could have had a 3rd touchdown, but it's all good. Brian Hoyer going 12 for 22, 144 yards, and a pick 6. That one's for Brian Hoyer, man. But for Jimmy G,
My neck and my back.
he goes 4 for 4 for 39 yards. Didn't have a touchdown, but he was able to drive the offense down, and he looked like a great quarterback out there. Brandon Borden was able to punch it in for the touchdown, and that's where the Raiders got that lead. Zamir White had 10 carries for 40 yards. Damian Williams was in there for 5 for 19. Brandon Bolden had only 1 carry for 7 yards for 1 touchdown. Look at our leading receivers. Philip Dorsett, 4 receptions for 76 yards. Trey Tucker is somebody I want to talk about real quick. He was out there. There was so many drops that he had. I mean, there was one overthrow from Brian Hoyer.
My neck and my back.
Oh, did we got another super chat, or was that? Oh, we do got another super chat. Oh, 3 super chat. Oh, yo, man. Raider Nation, man. Man, I pressed all those buttons. Okay, this is for you, Duke. Oh, man, shout out to Duke for the $1.99 donation. Says, do you at least feel a different vibe with this year's team? I do. I just said it not too long ago. I don't know if you heard me say it, but I do. I feel like this team is different from last year. I know we were hyped up in preseason last year, but I'm telling y'all, man, this year, this team is going to do something special. And a lot of people are really doubting us, even some Raider fans out there, but I've been telling you guys from the get.
My neck and my back.
Okay, let's go. I'm going to get to you guys super chat in a bit. But I've been telling you guys from the get, man. A lot of people that have been hating on this team, even our own fans out there, I've been saying, yo, let's be a little bit optimistic. Let's give this team a chance right now. And I know myself, I don't want to get ahead of myself because I know sometimes I can. But from what I've seen, from what I've heard in training camp, it's kind of hard not to get too excited, man. But like I said, I do agree with you. I do feel like this team is looking much, much better, and I feel like they're gonna surprise a lot of people out there. Joker CTV, thank you so much for the $5 donation. Johnny Rhodes, thank you for the $5 donation as well.
My neck and my
Says
back.
McDaniel's play calling is on point. This team looks disciplined and fast. Great channel, brother. Hey, I appreciate Johnny. I appreciate the donation and I appreciate the kind words, man. Yes, I'm excuse me. Like I said before, I'm giving McDaniels the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna give him a full 3 years to see how I'm gonna judge him. You know, if we don't do shit this year, if the hype is not real, and we go out there and throw up a stinker yet again, then we're gonna have to question McDaniels after the season. But that's yet to be seen. And I'm gonna just stay optimistic. I'm gonna just stay hopeful in this team, and hopefully we could see a lot of great things out there this season. Again, man, shout out to everybody up in here. Joker CTV says DC2 deserves credit. Oh, we talk about Daniel Carlson? Yo, DC. Carlson been killing it, man. I got love for Carlson as well. Look, what's his stat line today? Oh, shout out to Drake Thomas, Amari Burney. Man, look at these guys out here. Carlson went 2 for 2 today. Hey, Carlson doing his thing, man. Oh, but one thing, I wanted to get to Trey Tucker real quick. I wanted to talk about Trey Tucker a little bit real quick. His stat line was 3 for 66, but he definitely could have had more receptions. He had a couple of drops today. But one thing that I really got excited about watching him today was not just his drops that he had, because he's still going to learn. He's a rookie, but he has a lot of potential out there to make those big plays. I'm really excited to see what he can do in a return game, because today Trey Tucker almost took one back to the house. Oh, no, that wasn't Trey Tucker. That was DeAndre Carter. Yes, sir. We got another super chat, man. Shout out to Tito, man, for the $4.99 donation, man. Trey Tucker has the speed and made some plays. Just got to work on the hand. Tito, man, you took the words right out of my mouth right now, man. I'm just talking about that. Trey Tucker has a lot. He has a lot of potential in this offense. Like you say, you got to clean up those hands. I don't know if it's because he's wearing that number 89, because that last 89 that we had struggles with catching the ball. But I feel like him and DeAndre Carter are two guys that are definitely going to take the hold of the returners, punt returner and kick returner. I've seen a lot of great things. Trey Tucker looked great returning punts. And even DeAndre Carter, man, almost took one to the house, barely stepped out of bounds, but it could have easily been a touchdown. And that's what I'm saying, man. There's so many almost touchdowns that we could have had, or almost pick sixes with Amik Robertson in this game that we could have had, that the score could have The score could have easily been 40 if we wanted it to be. But, Brian Hoyer Brian Hoyer was hoeing us out for a couple of drives. I don't even know why the Raiders had him out there for as long as they did. I understand why he's on this team, but the reason why his main reason to be on this team is not to play football. It's for him to be a quarterback's coach. He's supposed to be holding that clipboard because that's all I'm expecting out of Brian Hoyer. Give this dude give this dude Aiden O'Connell the keys to the realm, man, to be that. He should definitely be the quarterback too. No doubt. Aiden O'Connell he proved. Oh, let's go. We got another super chat, man. Robert Garcia, man, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Says O'Connell has looked pretty damn impressive against two well-known defense. He has. And like I said, this is not the number one defense. They didn't have no Aaron Donald out there. They didn't have all their starters out there, but their second and third string units, they did have a couple of starters out there that will play on Sundays. But yeah, he looked great out there, man. He looked. You could tell the difference between Aiden O'Connell and Brian Hoyer. When you watch this game and you look at the tape, I didn't really look at the tape. I just watched the game. But when you see these two guys commanding the offense, you could tell the difference between two of these guys. And look, at Aiden O'Connell isn't throwing to. He's not throwing it to the Devontae Adams or Jacoby Myers or Hunter Renfrow. He's throwing it to these other guys out there. Wilkerson. Man, that Wilkerson touchdown. Ooh wee! He's throwing it to Wilkerson, Keelan Cole, Trey Tucker, Philip Dorsett, all these other guys out there, and he still looks good. He's making plays out there, and he's threading the needle, man. And like I said, man, he's wearing that number 4 proudly, man. I think he's holding it down for this team, and he could be the future for this team if this team wants to move on from Jimmy G. A lot of people have been talking about the next year's draft with all the quarterbacks coming out, but we might not even have to worry about any of those quarterbacks if we do move on from Jimmy G. I think Aiden O'Connell could be the next guy in line. And for him to look the way he has with this offense, an offense that a lot of people have been saying that it's tough to learn, he's been doing his thing, man. And I ain't going to lie. I ain't going to lie at all, man. But, yeah, we got Cam Sims. Cam Sims had a touchdown that he dropped. I know Brian Hoyer could have had a touchdown today if Cam Sims came down with it, but he wasn't able to do that. Austin Hooper had a flag, a penalty that could have easily we could have easily had a touchdown before the halftime. Like I said, we could have easily thrown 40 points, dropped a 40 bag on the fucking Rams. But I'm just happy that the Raiders went out there and won. I'm also happy that the Raider Nation showed out. I'm just happy that the offense looked great. The defense looked good out there. Man, how many sacks did we have in this game? We only had 1 sack in this game from my boy David Agoha. Yeah, so we only had 1 sack, but there was so many times that the defense was able to pressure a lot of these guys out there, a lot of the opposing quarterbacks out there. And Stetson Bennett was 15 for 24, 142 with a pick 6, and he was out there most of the game. And Aiden O'Connell, woo. Man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, Aiden O'Connell just looked like the real deal. So, Raider Nation, you know what? I'm going to put it down in the chat right now. I want to put a poll down in the chat, and I'm going to talk to you guys, the Raider Nation. I want to try to do like a call-in show and stuff like that, so I could get you guys to call in and talk to me about the games, get you guys' insight on all that. But I still haven't been able to figure that whole thing out yet. But yeah, let me see. I forgot, man. Let's see. Okay. Who do y'all think the MVP of the game? Who was the MVP of the game? Let's see. I'm sure most of you guys are gonna say okay, that's the first time I did that Q&A. Okay. Oh, we got another super chat up in the building, baby. Oh, Tito, man. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the $4.99 donation. Said best case scenario, Jimmy starts the whole year and AOC gets the season to keep developing. He legit could be the starter. He could be the starter needy season. Oh, yeah. I agree with you. And we don't need him to go out there and play right away. I feel like Jimmy G, if he's able to stay on the field, like I said, knock on wood, if he's able to be healthy full season, he's going to be able to lead this team into the playoffs. But to have a guy like AOC, I feel really confident about that. I think he's probably one of the better. Well, I'm not gonna get too ahead of myself. I'm not gonna even say it though, but I do believe that he's a solid backup. More than Matt McGloin was, or even Connor Cook back in the days. I would say he comes second to Marcus Mariota because I'm a little biased to Marcus, but outside of that, I think I'm really happy to have him on our team. And I'm happy to say that I didn't know too much about him, but I've slowly became a big fan of him. Okay, so we got Drake. Okay, we got Drake Thomas. We got Aiden O'Connell. We got Polamalu, O'Connell, AOC for offense. Drake Thomas for defense. Yo, Drake Thomas was flying out there. What's that like? He had like about I think like 12. Yeah, 12 total tackles today. My goodness, man. AOC Stadium gonna be chanting. Hey, yo, you might be onto something, man. Dino Raw, you might be onto something with that. Drake Thomas, Ass Hammer. Yo, oh yeah, Jeremiah, I'm an Ass Hammer. I definitely do, because I know he's done it before. AOC needs a year to sit and let him cook next year. Bro, he cooked today. He cooked the hell out of the Rams today. W format, you need to call screener and moderator. I am willing to do it for free for a couple of shows, but you will probably have to pay some folks to step it up. Yo, DB, yo, I'm gonna check it out though. This is officially like the whole preseason. I'm messing with the whole live stream thing because I know I want to start getting into live streams a lot more, especially after the game, the post game shows, and I want to talk to you guys a lot more, and I want to see what I can do more in the post game show because this is officially the post game show for the Samoan Raider every game. Every game, because it makes it much easier for me when I go to the games out here in Las Vegas, or if I go to the game in LA later this year, I'm able to come home or just hop on a computer and just go live and talk to you guys, the Raider Nation. But I do want to have a bit of a format for this show on top of, just chatting with you guys. So like I said, the kinks are going to get worked out, and we should be ready to go once the season actually does start, though. Okay, we got a lot of AOCs up in the building, so I'm guessing AOC might be that guy. I think I might have to put him, because tomorrow I'm actually gonna drop a video early tomorrow of my full recap, my more in-depth recap. The videos that I drop for you guys. But this is just me just talking to you guys, instant reaction after the game. I didn't really get to look back at every little thing out there, but with that said, I see a lot of people saying Aiden O'Connell and Polamalu. Okay. Oh, you know what? Out of those three names, I'm actually put the poll up there since we got three names that a lot of people have been saying. Let's see. I'm gonna leave it on there for like a good 5 minutes, and you guys let me know. MVP, and then I'm gonna drop it in tomorrow's video. I'm gonna have the MVP of the game and the my neck and my back play of the game.
My neck and my back.
So we gonna put AOC up in there. We're going to put Drake Thomas, and we're going to put my Polamalu. Yes, sir. All right, so I'm going to ask the community, and y'all go crazy up in the chat, man. Like I said, we got 5 minutes on this, so I guess 9:55 or maybe 10 o'clock. I'll look over it again. But I'm sure most of you guys going to say AOC, though. AOC gonna kill. He's going to kill it, man. Jesse says, fire the Patriots and bring back the real Raiders. Other teams will be scared. Max Crosby is the only Raider on the team. Yo, Jesse, I don't know, man. The real Raiders, man, we haven't seen the real Raiders here in quite a long time, man. We've had a lot of losing seasons, and that's the real Raiders that I've seen since I became a fan. I'm not going to say this is a Patriot team West, but I think the Raiders could be going in the right direction under this new regime. But it's all speculation. It's all yet to be seen, but we'll see. Cheeto says Tucker did catch the ball when AOC was throwing it. Hoyer needs to be cut. Not Cheeto. Hey, Hoyer. I think Hoyer's job could be up there, but I think the Raiders are going to keep three quarterbacks right now. You definitely got Jimmy G, Aiden O'Connell staying on the team, and I think if anything, Brian Hoyer is just here to be a quarterbacks coach on the field to help us. AOC out there when he needs it, because if there's anybody that knows this. Oh, we got a subscriber, man. Shout out to Bimbo the dog, man, for subscribing to the channel. Again, if this is the very first time you guys are coming across my live stream, you guys are big Raider fans, and you enjoy the content, man, hit that hit that subscribe button and hit that notification icon button to notify you guys when I upload more videos just like this. I'm trying to pump out these videos as much as I can. And the goal is to get to 50K, man, by the end of the season, man. Just to have that right next to the name, it's gonna be huge. That's why I'm trying to do as much content as I can for you guys, the Raider Nation. But getting back to what I was saying. Brian Hoyer is the only quarterback on this team that knows this offense inside and out. So if there's any type of value that he brings, it's that holding that clipboard and helping this young star and Aiden O'Connell. We don't need to see him on the field at all. That's all I want to say though. Man, let's see. O'Connell makes that 4 look good. Hey, he does, man. I was surprised that he. Oh, Johnny. Oh man, yo, Johnny, man, I appreciate you for becoming a member. Welcome to the Commitment to Excellence tier. And speaking of the memberships, y'all, man, I ain't gonna lie. I know I've been lacking on the memberships. I do appreciate you, Johnny, for joining. But that's the next thing outside of working on this live stream shows that I got going on. That's the next thing that I want to kind of like revamp. I need new emoji stickers in there, and I need to pump out more content for the people out there that. The people that are paying their hard-earned money to be a member of this channel, man. I appreciate any type of support that you guys have been showing, and I just got to do a better part on my side to at least give you guys at least something worth being a member. You know what I mean? But shout out to Joker C for subscribing to this channel as well, man. You guys are killing it today, man. Again, if you guys have not hit the like button, hit the like button down below. You know what I mean? What else? Real shit. Starting to get my hopes up, man. D White says starting to get my hopes. Hey, I think that's one thing about the Raiders that always stresses us out is that the fact that they always get our hopes up. It don't matter. I remember back in the days when we had fucking Marshawn Lynch, Derek Carr, James Jones, all these. Oh man, we got more people following, man. Shout out to everybody I didn't even get that notification, but. I appreciate for anybody that's subscribing to the channel right now. But yeah, I remember when we would get all these other players out there, and I would think that, hey, this is going to be the year. And it's not, like I said before, it's always the years that nobody expects the Raiders to do anything that they go out there and do something. That's why I feel like, this year is going to be kind of special. Shout out to my guy, Jose Gonzalez, for becoming a member to the channel. Again, man. I appreciate it, man. I got a lot of things that I have not dropped yet that I do want to drop on the channel. I have a lot of vlogs. I had a lot of interviews, interactions with some of the players that I've met over the time that haven't dropped. So like I said, I'm going to try to utilize that as much more and put more content in there. You know what I mean? But appreciate you, Jose, for becoming a member, man. Hopes every season. Yo, my boy Blue, DB says 50K slacker, man. I'm thinking 100K in a silver YouTube. Oh, hey, that's the ultimate goal, man. If I could get 100K on here, man, I think I'm good. I'm done. If I could get a plaque here, I know I can make my own plaque. Just act like I do. But if I was able to get a plaque on here, man, just to do Raiders content, man, I think that'd be a surreal moment. But, I try to take my steps up into that. So 50K, I know I can hit that number. I just got to put into work, man. Shout out to all the other content creators doing their thing. I know I haven't been the most consistent guy on YouTube, but you guys still come through and you guys fuck with Joe's, and I appreciate that. I really do. West Coast Spartan says, let's fucking go with some whiskey. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Oh, man, hopes up every season. Raider Nation, stand up. That hat, though, yo, again, if you guys want to get this hat, yo, Dark Side Clothing Brand, man, on Instagram. That mustache is meant for Vegas. Hey, don't call him my guy, Farva. I didn't even know who the hell Farva was, so y'all brought it up in the chat last week. Raiders Rock. Yo, is Raiders Rock up in the building? Yo, that's my ooze. Shout out to Raul for subscribing to the channel, man. We get more subscribers up here. Yo, hey, appreciate y'all, man. Like I say, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button as well, man. Trey Tucker, I feel like we should do a bronze plaque for 25K or 50K. Yeah, hey, yo, James, I feel like that too, but I don't think YouTube really care about that. They're like, yo, get 100K and we'll give you some, But I have so many ideas, y'all, that I have not even put into motion. I want to do something that's different from other content creators. Something that nobody does. I want to go on the strip and ask a lot of random questions to the man on the street. I want to go do I don't know, some pranks on some, I don't know. I just have a lot of ideas I just haven't done in quite a while. But Jose, man, says, love the channel, bro. Met you at Barco Burger in Las Vegas last year against the Queefs. Yo, Jose, man, I appreciate it. Yo, that game was crazy. That game was definitely crazy last year, and we should have won that game, but it is all good. It is all good. So looking at the let's look at the poll. It's not even close. Everybody's been voting for AOC. Aiden O'Connell should be the MVP of the game. One more thing I want to get from you guys, I guess before we head out of here in just a little bit, is what is the play? What is the
My neck and my back.
play of the game, man? Well, what do you guys think it is? To me, I think it's Isaiah pulling out with that pick 6. But there was a lot of highlights in today's game. You guys let me know down in the chat. What was the my neck and my back play of the game, man? Let me know down in the chat. Again, appreciate everybody up in here. Yeah, go on the street and talk with the hot D. Yo, D. I'll probably go talk to him and never come back home. Just joking. Cheeto says Farva is off Super Troop. No, I know. Yo, Cheeto, I know that. I learned it last week. Shout out to the chat last week. Everybody in the chat that let me know about that. You know what? Another thing I want to do, y'all. I'll let me know down in the chat as well if you guys think that I should do a live play-by-play. You know, like just watch the game with you guys and just react to it. That's another thing that I was thinking about doing, but I want to take baby steps, man. I want to start going live because, you know, those games do take quite a while, but I mean, I'm down to do it for the away games and the games I'm not going to go to because I actually am going to go to a lot of the home. I'm going to go to all the home games. I'm going to go to all the home games, but the away games that I'm not going to be going to, I think I'm going to just let you guys know when I go live for play-by-play. I might do it for next week's game just to test the water, see how it is. If you guys fuck with it or not, you know, at least I get to test it out before the season actually starts. But if you guys do, man, just let me know. Just throw this in the chat right here, just to let me know if y'all would want me to do a play-by-play next week, and I'll do one. You know, we got okay. Let's see. I wanted to vote for the Uso pull him out, but AOC stood out again this week. Yo, I ain't mad at that. Like, I'm biased towards Isaiah, but I ain't gonna lie. AOC went out there and killed it, man. Mikey G says pick 6. Yeah, they should have AC in the second. I think he's gonna be in. Oh, you mean in the second quarter, or you think as the second quarterback? You just alliterate that for me. Someone my yo, Jillian. Appreciate you. IRL after dark. Isaiah saved the score. He sure did. We got the pick 6, the deep ball between 3 from yo. That's another great one as well, Trayvon. We got toe drag Tutty from Wilkerson. Hey, that was a beautiful ass play, bro. We got a super chat. Yo, Tito, man, you supporting a lot of us, man. Yo, he said, thank you for the $1.99 donation. Said, yeah, you should definitely do it. Yo, okay, we got a couple like hang looses up in the chat right now, man. I'll think about doing it, yo. I appreciate it. I definitely thinking about doing it. Next week for the Cowboy game. So yeah, I definitely want to tap in for that. I'm gonna just kick it with you guys and see how it goes. The pick six. We got the pick 6. That Wilkerson touchdown was nice though. The Cam Sims touchdown was nice. True. Yeah, because I'm always looking for a stream if I can go somewhere. If I'm somewhere, I can't get it on the TV. Oh, yeah. Okay, for sure. Shirt is fire. Yo, I got the shirt from, shout out to Black Sunday now, man. Black Sunday always coming through, man. Let me see if I can find these highlights, man. I don't know if I show the highlight. If I show the highlight... Yo, look at this, y'all. We just talked about Farva, and this is the first thing I see when I pop up on when I go on Twitter. Shout out to y'all, man. Raider Nation, man, hit that like button up in the chat just for my Farva / AOC. You know what I mean? Throw the AOCs up in the chat, homie. My opinion, your opinion would be better as an after game recap. Go live after, just like now. You cannot show the game live, so play by play is just yo, Crypto. I wouldn't even show the game. I'm just saying like live recap, like just me commentating on the game and just chilling with y'all, watching the game. I'm gonna try to sneak the game up in there if I can, but most likely I won't be able to. But I know what you're saying. But we got Farva up in the chat. Yo, man, shout out to Farva. You know what I mean? AOC. Better than you know who watching the game with you, buddy. Uh, who you talking about? Who's I don't know who you talking. Oh, shout out to Jonathan D for the $5 super chat, man.
My neck and my back.
He says, "Oos, shout out to Ohano 808 Raider Nation. Rest in love, Tori. Like she would say."
My neck and my back.
Oh, yes, sir. I think that. Let me read that again, and let me go full screen, yo, man. Again, shout out to Jonathan. Says, "Oh, shout out to Ohana 808 Raider Nation. Rest in love, Tori. Like she would say, Raiders." Yes, sir, man. Hey, much prayers to the family out there. Shout out to the 808, man. I appreciate the donation, man. I really do, man. Shout out to my guys, Joka, CTV, again for another $5 super chat, man.
My neck and my back.
He says, my uncle who served in Nam, rest in peace, Unc. Michael should.
My neck and my back.
Yes, sir. Michael should me first. Okay. Hey, yo, much love to the family, man. I appreciate the super chat, man. And yo, much love to your uncle as well, man. Let's see. West Coast Spartan says, need the hat information. What are your thoughts about these preseason games on JJ making this decision? Okay. I'm gonna talk about JJ in just a little bit. Real quick, where can I get the hat from? Let me see if I can pull it up. Let's see. I don't know if I could pull it up. Let me see. My bad. I know y'all always asking for the gear that I be wearing, and I don't mind showing y'all. Okay, here we go. Here we go, right here. Dark Side Clothing Brand, shop.com. Here we go. Where's my fucking OBS, bro? There we go. Here we go. This is the website, man. Shout out to my Oos Dark Side Clothing Brand. I'm gonna take that. I guess I'll throw it in the chat so you guys could go and check it out. If y'all want this hat, y'all, then y'all could. A lot of the hats that I've been wearing, and even my Us Mr. Fitz has been wearing, has been coming from the Uso, and he actually dropped it. I'm gonna pin it down in the chat. So if y'all want to check it out, yo, this is where I got the hat from. This is obviously the LA one. This is the one that I'm rocking right here. Yeah, this one right here. That's the one I'm rocking. The one that we always wear though is this one right here. The Raiders cap. So y'all definitely want to go tap in with the Dark Side Clothing Brand. Say the Us sent ya. A lot of different designs though. Okay, I'm lost now. Shop. Oh, here we go. Yeah, these are all the hats, and then these are the new t-shirts that he dropped. He actually sent some to me. You got the Howie Long joint right here. You know what I mean? You got the Howie Long joint, which I'm rocking the Howie Long joint right here. But this is not the one that he has. This one's from Black Sunday, and then this one's from Dark Side. And then he got the Lyle Alzado. So like I said, clean. Shout out to this, man. Okay, getting back. What do I think about Josh Jacobs? I think that Josh Jacobs is going to return to this team by week 1. He's going to sign that franchise tag. He's going to play this year. He has no leverage at all unless he's going to sit down until next offseason and go somewhere else in free agency. But I've been telling you guys before, and I've been sticking by it. I'm probably like 85% sure that Josh Jacobs is going to be signing that franchise tag, and he's going to be joining this team pretty soon. And once he does, man, this offense going to look scarier, bro. Definitely. But again, man, appreciate each and every one of you guys that joined the live stream today, man. If you guys haven't already, like I said before, if you guys have not hit that like button, hit that like button. I appreciate it. Cheeto says, Carr's kids still cheering for us. Yo, they are. Shout out to Derek Carr. I know we joke around about Derek Carr a lot. I know there's people that hate on Derek Carr. But at the end of the day, I still got love for the Us, man, because, you know, he was the longest reigning quarterback that I've seen in quite a while, man. Let's see. I don't know if anybody's seen that clip that he was talking about, but he kind of talked about the. Oh yeah, right here. Let me bring this one up.
Situation.
Let us bring it. This is what he said about the Raiders. I guess he's still rooting for the Raiders as he should. I'm rooting for him. I'm not a Saints fan, but I'm rooting for him, just the individual himself. Unless he's playing us, then I hope he has a shitty ass game. But outside of that, Derek Carr is a stand-up act, though.
It's good to have familiar faces to go through a new situation with.
You talked about rooting for the Raiders. You're going to watch the games. There's going to be stuff not to when you're not playing.
When we played the Chiefs this past Sunday, I got home. My kids had the Raider game on. I'm watching my guys, and they're like cheering for Daniel when he's going up there to kick. My daughter the other day was running around on the Saints field, and she said, "Touchdown Raiders!" I was like, "Oh, wait. Not yet, not anymore." So, those are my friends. I have no hard feelings. Like I said, I got no hard feelings. Towards any of my guys. I want those guys to succeed, because I know, when you don't succeed, it's tough and it's hard, and it's hard on your families, it's hard on everybody, and I don't want that for my friends.
Eric, you talked earlier.
It's good.
I know damn well he told his daughter, "Yo, shut the fuck." I'm joking. I'm just joking. No, but yeah, like I said, class act, man. Got love for him. Anyways. DC is way better than fragile Jimmy G. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that, man. I'm not gonna say that yet, man. We'll see how Jimmy G does this year before we can judge him. Nothing but love for DC. Raiders haven't had a true franchise quarterback until now with AOC. Talk that shit, Love DC. Carr is a decent rental, man. Touchdown Raiders. No. Yeah, he was like, "Yo, shut the fuck up." I'm just joking. I know he don't cuss like that, but yeah. Yo, like I said, shout out to Derek Carr, shout out to the Raiders, shout out to this team, shout out to Josh McDaniels, shout out to everybody that's up in the chat right now, and shout out to everybody that's donated a super chat today, people that became a member, people that subscribed to the channel. If you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon button just to notify you guys when I upload more videos just like this. Woo. With that being said, Raider Nation, man, I'm about to be out of here right now. I'm actually going to shoot the video that I'm going to drop tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. If you guys haven't hit that like button, man, hit that like button. I really would appreciate it. With that being said, until the next video, this is your boy, Simone Raider, and your boy is out.